MyFitnessPal or meal plans. Now, I'm just going to explain to you the pros and cons to both and which method we are going to be using. Meal plans are quite good. They allow us to see the breakdown of our day's food. It's structured. We know that the meal plan is going to be in line with our goal. We know that we're going to be getting enough protein in, and it takes the guesswork out and gives us a sense of achievement knowing that we can follow a meal plan. Now, the cons to that is that a meal plan is very restrictive and it doesn't always allow us flexibility with choosing our food. We almost eventually resent eating food because we are being told what to eat, and sometimes we might not fancy a particular meal. Now, imagine waking up and being told, you look on your plan, it says, you need to eat eggs and toast, whatever it is. You might not want eggs and toast, and you might not even want breakfast. So as soon as we go off plan a little bit, we then get the sense of fear that we can't follow a plan and things are too rigid, and then we fail, and it all becomes very emotional and confusing. What we're looking to do is build a very good, solid relationship with food, and a very good method in doing that is using a calorie tracking app called MyFitnessPal. Now, MyFitnessPal is an app that does allow us to track our calories, proteins, carbs, and fats. And the reason why this app is so good is because we can scan food items, the barcode of a food item, we can see the breakdown of that particular food item, and we can add individual items on there, and we can weigh them out in grams, and we can add them, and eventually we can look back on our day's food and we can see what we have chosen to eat and see if it's in line with our goal. Now, this is very important because it allows us to effectively eat what we want as long as we're within our calorie requirements. MyFitnessPal is free, so you don't need to worry about paying for it. And another thing that's very important is we need to make sure we include foods that we enjoy as well as foods that are going to serve us well. So foods we enjoy, I love brownies, I love pizza, I love burgers, wine, beer. If I restrict myself on those things, I'm going to want them more, because what we resist persists. So we need to make sure that we don't resist any particular type of food, because we're going to end up wanting it more. So in a nutshell, we want to make sure that we eat good whole foods, protein, carbs, fats, good sources of them, lots of water, lots of micronutrients, lots of veg. And then on the other hand, we need to make sure we eat the foods that we enjoy, to make sure that we don't do this restrict and binge kind of method when what most people do when they work towards their goal. They restrict Monday to Friday, and then the weekend comes and they go crazy about the foods that they've restricted themselves on. Okay, so I will use MyFitnessPal for the majority of people, but if you do require a meal plan, please let me know, and I'll be more than happy to assist you with a meal plan for a week. But ultimately, the goal moving forward is to use MyFitnessPal.